Hey guys, Ralph Havens here, and kind of a little bit late. Miracles, Magic, and Coffee, and Dr. Tom had an emergency at the last minute. He kind of sent a short message. I don't know if it was a personal emergency for him or emergency client coming in, but yeah. So I had a little extra time, and I just kind of got Jen prepared to head out and go get our groceries. She's picking them up, just delivered to the truck these days. So she had a new thing that she was doing to get our food. So I was back now, and I was thinking, what do people need? And I just want to leave you with one thing, and then point you to a bunch of free stuff if you want for healing. And one of the things first, I just got done with a great coaching call with one of my coaches, my main coach, and she really organized my what's called a Trello board, which is basically a way to organize your day. If you haven't been to Trello.com, Trello.com, you can start to organize your day and your week and your month and your goals. And message me if you want to know what my categories are in my Trello board. It keeps things organized. And we were going through, and she was taking a bunch of stuff from my to-do list and a bunch of stuff for my what's important to me to get done over the next month and the next year and all that sort of stuff. And I realized that we'd realized she knew it. She saw it that my backlog of stuff I wanted done was just cluttered with a lot of stuff. As a result, for months I haven't looked at it. So I was never looking at it. I was just looking at what am I going to do today. So I would just think about what I was going to do for the next day and in the evening, and write it down and put it in my Trello board of like, okay, here's what I got to do tomorrow. And it'd be like three main things and my clients and that sort of thing, get on these kind of calls. And all I was doing was living day to day. Like, what's the next thing to do? What do I got to do? And so she broke it down and really organized it for me because there was a lot of stuff that was just cluttering it up. And a couple weeks ago, I cleaned up my office. So as you can tell, my desk no longer has a bunch of books on it. It does have one book on it, but I cleaned up my office, and it feels so much better. And so one thing I want to just leave you with, tell you about is used to be I'm looking straight up north, about an hour away is Vancouver, Canada. And when I lived in San Diego, I used to come on vacation a few times a year. And one thing that was cool was we had cell phones that didn't have international coverage, so it would have costed a lot of money to use our cell phones up there. So we didn't use our cell phones, and then we only traveled with our our laptop. So at the end of the day, I would open up my computer and look at my computer and see if there was anything to do. But in the little apartment that we would rent out, there was a little TV with the local Canadian stuff and a little kitchen and some pots and pans and an empty desk and an empty place to, what do you call those? A table? What are those called? Coffee table in the living room. And but then across the street, you could look out the window and see English Bay, the water, and um, the trails and the city. And so we spend a lot of our time out and about on vacation, and then we would come back and the place was very calm, and maybe we would watch some movie or we would just hang out and we'd go for a walk out on English Bay, and it was really calm. And so one thing that you can do if you want is to declutter your to-do list, declutter your goals, declutter your room, clean your bed, make your bed, do all sorts of stuff just to get things in order. And it gives you some space, and it feels good, right, to have some space. And it's a simple little thing, but if we can get rid of the clutter and just know what was really going to improve our lives, then it can make a big difference. It can make a big difference because it can feel so overwhelming to just look at your list of stuff that you got to do and that you're only doing the stuff that needs to be handled that day. So that's what I thought might be good for people to hear on this Miracles, Magic, and Coffee. I want to share my screen because I want to show you something that I want to give you guys. Let's see, where is it? I'll go here, share my screen, and then I'm going to go to this page. This is something where you get a whole bunch of free resources, and I want to walk you through it so that so you can do it. So you can get a bunch of free stuff, get a bunch of free healing, and if it's useful, you can talk to me, and I can guide you towards more stuff. So so reach out if you want more information. But here's my my main page, and this one here is a place where you can get the framework, the guide that I used to end anxiety. And it's exactly what I used. So if you have anxiety, if you have sweaty hands, if you have fears, if you have inner stuff that's bugging you, you just click on it and you put your email in there and you'll get the ebook and a bunch of PDFs and video stuff of training on how to get rid of anxiety. And if you want more, you can click on this. And for 37 bucks, we do 30 sessions in 30 days. So there's that for you. I want to make sure you have that. And then this is a whole thing. You put your money in there, and it's the peace process. It's the letting go process. It's the surrender process. It's the thing that really clears the inner game stuff. And you click that, and I'll tell you a story about me living outside and all that sort of thing. But it gives you the ideas around how to manifest things in your life. And if you want more, then you can go buy that course. But you can get a lot of free stuff of how to do that. You get the PDFs and videos and all sorts of ways to get that, even my Enlighten Up book. So there's that. This is what I'm really excited about for this coming year, because I'm putting much more in this. This is a healing session, an actual healing session where you can have a one-on-one session with me. It's short because it's with a group. But if you're on live, I take as many people as I can every month, and we do actual healing. We have to do actual healing. And this tells you a little bit about it. And you get the first month for free. So when you click to join that, you'll come to a page that looks like this. This actually has a little healing session.
Everybody, Ralph Havens here.
A little healing session right there for you. But you can go ahead and grab a free month by clicking that button. So there's that. So free group session healing for 1 month, and then you can join us every month if you want to pay a little money for that. A free PDF and video guide of this letting go to peace process, this deep way to clear inner stuff. The whole framework of how I got rid of anxiety. This is a whole masterclass on the principles that we use to clear the mental, the emotional, the spiritual stuff, the physical stuff that's in the way of healing autoimmune conditions. So if you have an autoimmune condition, you click on that, and then what you'll get is a big training program. It's a full training program right there. Masterclass on true healing. And this is for people that they know they have fears and procrastinations and anxieties and imposter syndrome, stuff that's in the way of them getting their business and life in order. Then that's this one. And it's also a this one's a short one. This one's a 15-minute video training and a really bunch of good stuff, people's stories of stuff that changed for them. So you can just read about people's healing, all sorts of physical stuff, business stuff, confidence stuff, clearing anxiety stuff. Here's some money stuff, more money stuff. So that's a free masterclass. So this is a short free masterclass on clearing up anxiety and imposter syndrome. This is a true healing masterclass. It's a big one on clearing stuff in the way of getting healthy from autoimmune conditions and chronic conditions. Here's how to get rid of anxiety. Here's how to use a very deep inner meditation that's very direct and to the point. It actually makes things change in the real world. And here's how to get a free month with me. So you can get some one-on-one time with that. And of course, you can reach out and talk to me about one-on-one sessions if you like, but that's, you just message me if you're interested in that. There's also stuff up here. This is an interesting one that's kind of hidden up here. This is more of that peace process. And you actually get a whole bunch of videos. Get a whole bunch of videos. I'll just show you what it looks like. A whole bunch of videos. Well, it doesn't say a whole lot. But yeah, a whole bunch of training on how to do this. And you get the anxiety book, the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want book, and really what we use every day to come to peace. So just wanted to get all that out to you because, right now there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's anxiety and there's chronic issues and chronic stuff, and people have a lot of questions. So if you want my help, reach out, find that at ralphhavens.com/true healing. And we will see you next week for Miracles, Magic, Healing, and More, the podcast, this YouTube show. And let's get out there, let's heal yourself, and let's heal the world. All right, you guys.